Hey guys, it's William from the library. Today we are doing a small coding-based activity. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into that. All right, so here's our coding game. We've got a lot of different pieces here, and I'm going to explain what each of the pieces is, and then we're going to talk about how we put it together. So first of all, you have your little character. He's a little dragon, and he is going to be our piece that we're navigating around the board. And in order to do this, we're going to use these different cards we have, and we're going to place them in order right below the board to tell him how to move. So, for example, if I want him to move forward 1, I simply put forward 1. Then when I start to execute my program, I move him forward 1. At the end, that's it. So, for example, if I want him to move forward 3 spaces from where he starts, and he's starting right here on E6, I would go, okay, 1, 2, and then 3. And then he's done. Now, taking this a step further, we then have these rotate 90-degree cards, and they're rotating 90 degrees in the direction they indicate. So this, if I wanted to make him go forward 3, rotate 90, I'm going to put him back on E6 here. We're going to go 1, then we're going to do our next card, 2, then we're going to do our third card, and he's going to rotate this way, and then he's going to go forward 1 more. So he ends on F3. Now, the whole goal is to navigate around the board and collect these coins. So each of the little puzzles provided is going to have a location for the starting location and for the goal. So for this one, the goal simply starts on E3, and we have to make him navigate forward 3. For some of your other ones, it's going to be a little bit more complex, and that's where all these other cards come in. So let me explain what some of these other cards do. So we obviously have the first 3, which are move forward 1, rotate clockwise, rotate counterclockwise. But then we also have some of these other kind of strange looking ones. For example, do. If you notice, you only have 6 of these move forward 1 cards. That means that if he starts clear back here in our challenge on square 8, we can't get him all the way up to a coin that would be on E. So instead what we would have to do is we would have to do move forward 1, and we want him to keep doing this until he reaches the row. So we want him to do forward 1 until, and then we're going to grab the row 1 card. So now he's going to go forward 1. He's not on row 1, so he's going to keep doing it. Do 1 until, still not on row 1. Do 1 until, only on row 5. Do 1 until, and just keep going forward 1 by 1 till he reaches row 1. And when he lands on the coin, he has finished the challenge. Now, that's the do and the until. But say you want him to do something a little bit longer. That's where these 2 come in, the parentheses, the brackets. So if we want him to just keep moving forward, but we also want him to not only move forward, but we also want him to turn after each move forward. So this is going to make him go in a square. So we're just going to go ahead, do until, and we're just going to have him go in a square continuously. So we're just going to have go forward until row 1. So he's going to do 1 and then rotate clockwise. He's not on row 1, so he's going to move forward, rotate clockwise until row 1. He's not on row 1, so he's going to move forward 1, rotate clockwise, not on row 1, and he's just going to keep moving in a square continuously like this. And you could make different programs that do different things. Now, something like this would be useful if you wanted to instead, we're going to take another one of these forward ones. Now he's going to do a slightly bigger box. If he were to start right here and he needed to collect these 3 coins, this would be the best way of doing it. So he's going to do, we've got a coin here, here, and here. So he's going to move forward, rotate, so he got that coin. That one can be taken off. Now, he's not on row 1, so we want him to keep going. So he's going to move, then he's going to rotate. Now he got that coin. Finally, he's going to move, and rotate. And since he got all the coins, he's technically done. So we can just say he's done. All right, so that's what these do. So these sideways ones are conditionals. So they're to check where he's at on the board. For example, is he on row 1? Is he on row 2? Where is our little figure at? Now, the other thing is he also has columns, so we can check which column he's at. The other thing is we have these little walls. These little aluminum pieces is what we have. These little aluminum walls, so we can check to see if he is blocked, if he's blocked in front of him. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a little game board, and this is one of the challenges presented. We set up these, and we will set up our little coins. Now, obviously, he can't just keep looping through the same. He can't go straight forward here, and he's starting right here. So what we're going to do is we know we want him to keep doing something until eventually he's going to end on row 1. So we want a do until row 1. We know we want that much. Now, he's going to keep moving forward. We want him to move forward, but then we want him to do something else. He's going to move forward, and then we want him to turn counterclockwise. So then he's going to turn counterclockwise, and we don't want him to move forward if he's blocked, because we don't want him running his head into the little wall or the little rock we put up. So we're going to say, and this is where this one comes in, if blocked forward. Okay. Now, if you notice, the if has a true and a false statement. In the true statement, let me move these so you can see them. The true statement, if he's blocked forward, we don't want him doing anything. So we're just going to have him turn backwards. But if he's not blocked, then we want him to do something else. So he's not blocked. We want him to move forward, so that way he'll be able to move forward and grab the coin. And then we want him to rotate twice. I'm going to move these so you can see them. Okay, then we want him to rotate twice and move forward, one back, and rotate back. So now let's see how this works out. So we will go ahead and move this just slightly, move our board up. Okay, he's starting on this square, on E8, and we've got a coin here, here, and here. I know those are transparent, it's kind of hard to see. All right, so first he's going to move forward, then he's going to rotate 90. And check to see if he's blocked. He's not blocked, so we're going to go down and we're going to do all these cards. So he's going to move forward, which collects the coin. Then he's going to rotate clockwise twice. He's going to move forward one more, and then he's going to rotate counterclockwise right here. Now, we're at the end of this, so it brings us back to right here after the if. And that will bring us to here. He's not on row 1 yet, so we're going to jump back to the beginning. Do, he moves forward 1, rotates 90. This time he is blocked, so it's true. He can't move forward. So he's just going to rotate back. And we just come right back down here since we're at the end of the if. And until row 1, he's not at row 1, so he's going to go forward. And he's just going to keep executing this program. So the next time he will rotate. Not there. So he rotates back, and he just keeps moving. So move forward, come here, he rotates. He is not blocked, so he moves forward, collecting the coin. Rotate, rotate. Move forward, rotate 1, and then he's going to come back here, row 1, move forward. And that's how he's going to continue moving all through the program. So eventually he will be able to get this coin, rotate, rotate, come back, forward, and now he's on row 1, so he's finished. So he's collected all 3 coins, and we wrote our complete program to do it. And that is essentially how all these pieces work. Now, there are a couple other things, the and the or. Sometimes you'll want him to be on a specific row and a specific column. So we could say, do this until he is on row 2 and column A. Or we could say we only want one or the other. So we could do row 2 or column A. And that way, when either one of these conditions is met, either he's on column A or he's on column 2, row 2, then he will stop moving. Or we have the and, we wait till him to be on column A and row 2. So he would have to be right here in order for that condition to be met. The final thing is a condition statement where we could say, if he's on a coin, we want him to go ahead and do this. And that way you can check to see, okay, he just picked up a coin. We can keep moving from here.
All right, guys, so there we have our little coding game. We're going to go ahead and we're going to post some puzzles on our website that you can use to solve for this game. And thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.